Hi guys, so today I'm going to be unboxing the Attack Shark R85HE. I've got the black and green variant of R85HE I got for 50 quid. It's currently 70 quid, but it might go back on discount. I'll leave a link in the description if you're interested. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unbox the keyboard and I'm going to show some gameplay. I'm going to go through the software and give you the best low input delay settings, so it's super responsive, feels like zero ping. So anyways, let's move on to the video.
So as you guys can see, out of the box you get the keyboard, you get all these accessories right there, a couple of cool stickers. The keyboard overall looks quite nice, but it doesn't really match my setup, but it's a really unique looking color. Green is a really unique looking color to me, to be honest. It's a nice keyboard. Let's get a close up of the keyboard. So I just got the keyboard plugged in. The keyboard is plugged in from the side. Just look at that RGB, it looks nice and bright right there. Then we got RGB at the back, it looks really nice. The keyboard overall looks really nice. I think it looks nice on my setup. Let me know what you think, comment down what you think. We got a nice looking strap there. I like how the keyboard is plugged in from the side instead of front, because that is something you don't really see nowadays. So we're going to move on to the software. I'll show you how to download it and how to set it up. But before we do that, let's get a quick sound test of the keyboard.
It is really simple to download the software, so once you're on this page, which I'll leave a link in the description for, you can scroll down, find your downloads page right there on the right hand side, and then just click on software and it will download and you get the software. The web driver is the same, it will just pop up just like that. It's pretty basic, it will be right there. You'll just add device. So you can choose whichever. I'll go with software. So I've got the software loaded up now. It's all Chinese and I can't read all that, so I'm just going to go over and click on this right there. Then you'll see English. Just click on English and everything's all in English. Okay, so now the software is ready. The first step we should do, which is the most important step before doing anything to modify the keyboard, is travel calibration. So the reason why I say this is really important is because this makes sure that your keyboard is super consistent and super responsive. So if you do this, you will avoid any issues or any bugs whilst you're playing your games. So if you ever come across a moment where your keyboard feels slow or buggy, this is when you should do travel calibration. But the reason why we advise doing it out of the box while it's brand new is because you'll avoid all the issues that may potentially be on the keyboard. You might not notice, you never know. So if you do this, you'll get the best experience possible. So all you gotta do is click on this and just wait, press start calibration, just select each keycap, just press on them. So once you click on all of the keycaps, just press calibration complete. Now this has basically made your keyboard super fresh, so it'll be super responsive and ready to go. Okay, so the first key we're going to modify is the edit button. So my edit button is F. So I'm going to set the acceleration point to the lowest. I'll turn on rapid trigger and I'll turn on the second option below rapid trigger. So once these two are enabled, set these two bars to the lowest possible. So what this does, it helps your edit button be as fast as possible, because you'll be spamming this button a lot, so it's really useful if you do that. And if you're a slow editor, then you don't really have to enable this option. You only need to do the acceleration point. But if you like to edit fast, then I recommend you do everything adjusted there. This will help your building be faster and smoother. Okay, so what we're going to do now is select your movement keys and the keys you normally use, but not the useless keys like the map, the inventory and stuff like that. So the reason why we're doing specific keys is because if we do the whole keyboard will be really sensitive, really sensitive. So let's just say I've done the whole keyboard, it's on 0.1, everything's low, it's all sensitive. And then let's say I go on a 1v1, and then the reason why I lost is because of a Windows key. So how this works is because I'm playing behind someone, and then the Windows key feels the slightest touch possible, like a touch that is now in a push, and then my Windows key will just appear like that. Just in a fight, it will appear like this, and I'll be standing still, and I'll get a bit of delay if I just press escape and go back into the game. So I'll probably lose my game. So it's best you leave everything on default and select the keys you normally use. So I'm going to go ahead and select the keys I normally use in my game, the movement keys. Okay, so now I select all the keys, my important movement keys that I really have to use in game. So all I'm going to do is just set this to the lowest point possible, and there you go. That's the best settings you can apply for your Attack Shark R85HE. So now I'm going to go into free build.